properly. Alright, Happy New Year, everybody. J Light, back again. These two frames I just built recently. Got them built up. And I've been kind of lazy lately, so I didn't feel like Forma in them more than once. So, got one Forma here, as you can see, in Xaku. This be my build. Adaptation, prime continuity, streamline, blind rage, transient fortitude, augur message, augur secrets, overextended, and energy cipher. Now I do have an alternative build which boasts more health in exchange for in exchange for adaptation, right? In exchange for adaptation, put a little health in there. But see, the thing about Xaku is, if you know how to play him properly, you don't have to worry about that, because his fourth ability is going to kind of protect you anyway. But if you want to use that in exchange for more health, and I think I switched out Intensify, so slightly more damage and more health. But this is the build I run with. Only one Forma used in this one, so it's not going to be too hard to get, not take too long. Alright, I'm just going to hop straight in, show off my strategy, how I play them. Because at first I thought this Warframe was terrible. I'm going to be honest with you. I was not a fan of this Warframe to start with. Let me just go with this for now. But I was not a fan of this Warframe at all. Alright, start with your second ability. Followed by your first. I probably should have did the first one first, but you see him coming, hit that fourth, extend your duration. Pretty much. Now that was pretty easy. Let's step up to something a little more challenging. Let's go with 3 of these guys, 3 of these guys. Let's pick some different enemies out here. I've never used this Warframe on Infested. I don't think this is an Infested type of Warframe. I would only recommend you use this Warframe on Grenier, Corpus, and then Corrupted, in the Void. But I would not recommend. Oh, I guess he's effective. Like, he has void damage, so you can kill these creatures here you find on the moon. I forget what they're called. But you can those tornado things you fight on the moon. He's really strong against those. I might want to throw one of those in there. Nah, I'm not gonna embarrass myself, because I know that one of those kill me. We'll throw a bombard in there too. All right, switch the enemies up a little bit here, just to get a variation. All right. So, first ability, followed by the second ability. They have no weapons. Oh yeah, this the build that you might have saw from the beginning only has 75% energy efficiency. So, if it only has 75 efficiency, every time you use your fourth ability, which is necessary to make this Warframe invincible, or at least take less damage, you're definitely going to be going for energy. Like, while you're killing enemies, make sure you're picking up energy orbs so that you can maintain your fourth ability, because your fourth ability is what's going to keep you alive, pretty much. So there they go. As you can see, I'm not even firing my weapon like that. I'm just letting the weapons I stole from them do all the work. That's pretty much, it's not hard to do. You basically go first ability, second ability, then fourth ability. Because once you do your fourth ability after the first two, then that basically allows you to extend the duration of your second and third ability. Your second and fourth ability, my bad. So your 1, 2, 4 is basically what you're going to be going for. And this third ability, I totally forgot about this. I totally forgot about his fourth ability. I rarely ever use it, but it does help to stun, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I really messed with this, but it has different variations, and it allows you, one of them allows you to stun the enemies, one of them damages the enemies, if I remember correctly, but I don't really use the third ability that much. I just stick, because the guns that you steal from your enemies pretty much do most of the work for you. But yeah, that's Xaku. I thought he was a pretty lame Warframe at first, but he's actually pretty fun. Now moving on to Protea. I'm doing 2 for 1 in this video. Now moving on to Protea. I like Protea a lot from the first time I used her. Now I feel I'm a little more confident with Protea, so I'm gonna go with 20 corrupted heavy gunners, 120. Alright, 20 corrupted gunners. Step 1, use your first ability, followed by your second ability. Throw an energy pad down. Now things get a little hairy, you're losing too much health, but you see how my shields are just constantly going up. Look at all the shields I got, it's ridiculous. Keep your level 2 ability up. Keep throwing energy and health box down with your level. So your first and second ability are like your damage dealers and your stunners. Your third ability is going to be how you replenish all your energy and whatnot. As long as you have energy to keep spamming. Then I get my fourth ability going here, which is going to reset everything and cause a huge explosion, as you'll see. So if you ever do start taking too much damage and you're about to die, your fourth ability will do this. Bam, 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 bam. Back like I never left. That's basically going to save you from dying if you do start to take too much damage. That's it. I thought there was going to be more of them. Yeah, but basically, I think how many sorties have I completed? I think I did 2 or 3 sorties already with just using this Warframe. This is a pretty good frame if you do sorties and stuff like that. I don't know, I don't think it's effective against Eidolons or anything, but as far as just late game content or challenging, you know, the more challenging stuff, what's that, the Steel Path? You could bring it to Steel Path, certain missions, just not infested. Don't ever bring, I think both of these frames are kind of bad against infested, but every other faction in the game, they're pretty devastating, I think. Now, I'm sure there's some better builds out there. I'm just too lazy to Forma them and level them up again unless there's a event going on. But yeah, this is what's the affinity? If there's an affinity weekend or something going on, then I might you know, go ahead and farm them again. But just doing that defense mission on Sedna over and over, it gets kind of tiresome. So but yeah, this be my build right here. We got prime continuity, we got flow, we got streamline, we got constitution, we got transient, we got adaptation, we got intensify, we got augur message, steel charge, arcane guardian, arcane tempo. Like I said, I don't know if I doubt there's a better build than this with no Forma in it. You know what I mean? So those of you out there like me, you just didn't feel like formatting it, or maybe you don't have any Forma, but you got the Warframe. You know what I mean? This is the type of build you might want to go for. Something close to this. But you want to prioritize your power strength, get some efficiency too, some duration. Not too worried about range. I don't think range is a big priority on this Warframe, but yeah, that's pretty much the setup. I just wanted to make a quick video going off these 2 frames I just built up, and at first I thought I was gonna have to Forma these frames a lot, but I found a way to just get them able to use in missions without dying. Both of them, they're both good enough to get you through most missions without dying, based on these builds I just showed you today. So yeah, if you have any questions, comments, you think anything I can improve, just let me know. Alright, Happy New Year, y'all. Peace out.